Warning: this video may contain foul language and mech-on-mech mayhem. Viewer discretion is advised. In the Commando 3A on Alpine Peaks, I love playing Alpine Peaks. It really does not come up enough, and it just reminds me of the old days. The old days of bringing a catapult to Alpine Peaks it brings back good memories. And I feel like they should change, because every now and then they'll change the spawn points of where you spawn, because unless I'm crazy, but I feel like they do, because I remember years ago being spawned in different areas. So I wish they would go take all the old spawn points from when the game first started and put them back to the way they were, so we can get that nostalgic feel. Anyways, we're in the 3A. This is a build that I'm really not going to showcase, just a random build. I put a PPC on here, also with a rocket launcher and an ER medium. Of course, the PPC being my main weapon. Rocket launchers only have one shot. It's just a large amount of damage in one shot. I really don't think I've ever used rocket launchers in any video before, because I don't really care for them, but I was able to fit it on this. So, yeah. This is not the build I'm showcasing, though. If you guys are wondering, it's just the opening match video. So, yeah. There's going to be quite a few builds tonight for this Commando. I'm experimenting a lot tonight. And, yeah. So, yep. Got this Cyclops. He's getting hurt pretty bad here. We have got him going down. He's down. So yeah, we did the light PPC on the Locust, and the Locust was a 20-ton mech. The Commando is actually 25 tons, so a little bit bigger. It's able to carry some larger weapons. It is a larger mech. So there's that. Oh yeah. I am probably going to start using PPCs more. I've always said that I needed to use them more, so I'm going to start doing that. I'm probably going to start using MRMs more, maybe even ATMs if it comes down to it. I'm not a big fan of ATMs at all, so. And really, I really don't care for MRMs either, but I'm getting more used to them, and we do have an MRM build on this Commando coming up. I'll probably do it after this match. We've been having some good matches today, really close matches, which is good. But the Commando is always a good choice. The 3A, I do like this variant a lot. It's got a little bit of both, a little bit of everything on it. We need to catch up here, 2-4. They are ahead by 2. And we are pushing them into this mountainside. There's a lot of them right there taking cover behind that ledge. So we need to be very careful. A couple good shots and you can take a Commando out completely. There's not a lot of armor on this mech. The good thing about the Commando, the reason I like it a lot, is it's because it's been here so long. Since the dawn of this game, the Commando has been a mech that's been here in this game. I just overshadowed myself and everything I just said. Oh, that would have been a good kill. Was not quick enough to take that linebacker out. But we are going to go ahead and go for this guy. Cicada's down. So we just caught up 4-4. We are tied, which is great. They did have us by 2, and I just overheated. Luckily, no one notices me. No one pays attention to the lonely Commando. Especially when they're getting their butts kicked. Alright. Come on. My heat seems to be staying up very high. I'm gonna have to just whatever to that because there's nothing I can really do about it. I did not bring Cool Shot. I did bring UAV. I already launched that. Yeah, I am using my... I like using UAVs on lights. So Cool Shot's usually something I use on heavies and assaults. Bow! This is a close match. 6-7. They're ahead by 1. Nope, 7-7. We are tied. We are going neck to neck in this match. I like matches like this. Never know which way it's gonna go. You really don't. I'm gonna go up here. Oh, he's down. There is a Vulcan in front of me. We're gonna go ahead and try to engage him. Unfortunately, I only have one weapon left, which is my ER medium, which is not going to do me that well. Although this, well, I was going to say the Jenner's more hurt than I am, but now we're pretty much both in the same boat. And now I've got a Mad Cat on my trail here. Gonna try to get close up behind. Oh, he just pegged me with dual Gauss. I'll try to get up behind him. How he didn't kill me, I do not know. I don't know, but I got to stay on my toes because I have no weapons left, so I'm basically useless. I could go to the enemy base, but it's so close, honestly, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to try to distract. I'm going to try to distract this Mad Cat. Wait, is there a... Oh, no. There's a light over there sniping. My Stormcrow just took out the Mad Cat. That's awesome. Great job. But this light is sniping us with ER large lasers. I need to go over there and try to... before he kills that Stormcrow, I need to get over there. Oh, come on, don't kill him. Stormcrow, I need you to... Oh, he just killed him. Oh. Well, they basically won the game because I'm the only one left. I have no weapons. This mech does not know it yet, but I have no weapons. And I think it's a spider? So, I mean, I could go to the enemy base, but he's actually faster than I am. It would actually serve no purpose other than dragging this game on longer than it is. Where is he at? He was sniping from this spot. There he is. So basically, I'm just going to run at him and let him basically kill me because I have no offense on this. I got nothing. So we're just going to go straight for him. And he's got me. I'm about dead. It was a good match, though. If I had some weapons, I would have been able to put up a fight. Going to the enemy base, I don't know. Some pilots would have. I would have dragged it out. He would have beaten me there. But we did get a kill, a bunch of assists, a good amount of damage. That was a great match. That was a good match. I like that match. But we're not doing a PPC Commando today. We're doing something totally different. So let's go ahead and get into that. Welcome to MechWarrior Online. This is Fuzzy Nova, and today is the 28th of August, and it's my birthday today. So yeah, I'm 28 years old, and I'm spending my day with the Commando 3A. The 3A. The Commando has been one of those light mechs that's been around since the dawn of MWO. It's been here. I love the design. It's got that little humanoid style, but it's the face of the Commando that really gets me. It's really awesome. And I overlooked it for years. I really did. I never used it. I did a video a while back on one of the variants, but this one's a little bit different. I've got I probably got 2 or 3 builds going on in this video today, so we're going to do quite a few. And it'll be a longer video than normal, but since I am broke, I have to do some cheap mechs, cheap builds, budget builds as I call them, because I am broke at the moment. So the 3A, good light mech, not a mainline mech. You're not going to want to be brawling in this mech, although pilots do brawl in the Commando. It's not really a brawl mech. It's light. It's 25 tons, a little bit bigger than the Locust, but 25 tons. It's a good sized mech. It's not the fastest light either, although you can upgrade it, although I can't do that. We're going to be running it almost as is. I got a few upgrades. I've got a few good builds for you. So we'll talk about the first one. The 3A comes with 2 energy and 2 missiles. For this one, I've got a dual ER large laser. Now, I'm basing this off of some other light builds, like the Raven 3 LC comes with the dual ER large lasers, although it also has ECM and it goes like 130 kph or something. This does not, but it's still a good build for the Commando. I'm working with ferrofibrous and Indo steel. I've got standard heat sinks in my legs. Pretty simple, this one, not much to it. The armor points are not maxed out on this build. Now my other builds, the armor points will be higher. This one is just, I had to get some tonnage to put 2 ER large lasers in this thing. So the armor points on this one are low. I've got 20 CT, 16 torsos, 15 arms, 15 legs. Really low, especially in the legs. You can see I got 21 extra points in my legs, so there's a lot of extra points that can go into this mech, although I'm not using them for this build. So, very cautious build here, but it's a very effective build, and especially at a far range. It's dual ER large laser light builds are a lot of fun. I like piloting them. So this is the first one. It comes with a standard 150 engine, which is 97.2 kph. A decent speed for light, not the fastest, but the Commando is definitely a mech that can put out, especially if you know what you're doing. As I said, this mech's been here for a while. It's an original MWO mech. It's seen its day in battle. It really has. And I do like the Commando. I'm glad I gave it a chance. If you haven't given the Commando a chance, I would definitely say just give it a shot, because it's not going to cost you too much. And you can run it however. Stock builds aren't that great. I really don't care for the stock build Commandos because they are kind of light, but you can really do a lot with this. And the missile builds that I have, I got an energy and missile build coming up after this one, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and get to a match. I'll see you guys on the battlefield.
Welcome back to Battletech History class. My name is Daisy and I will be your guide. Fuzzy, is everything ready?
Everything's good to go.
Okay, one moment. Today's session is on the Commando. In 2463, Coventry Metal Works, then known as Coventry Defense Conglomerate, introduced their second battle mech, the Com-1A Commando. Created for the Lyran Commonwealth Armed Forces and one of the first mechs ever designed for reconnaissance, the Commando was much lighter and faster than its precursors, though it still utilized primitive battle mech technology. The Commando was able to destroy much heavier Puritan gladiators during the first large-scale battle between battle mechs in 2475 on Nox. The installed large laser caused several problems and other mechs were soon introduced, like the Wasp in 2464 and the Stinger in 2479, that were better equipped for scouting and even mounted jump jets. The Commando's profile was radically changed with the introduction of the sophisticated Com-2D variant in 2486, which exchanged the laser weaponry with short-range missiles and turned the machine into a striker. With only 4 tons of armor to protect itself, the Commando is not meant to participate in a stand-up fight against heavier enemies, but it excels at hit-and-run tactics and as a scout hunter. The Commando became popular among Luftwaffe forces and, nearly 600 years later, is still mainly in use by Lyrans. The Commonwealth went to great pains to keep the mech solely in Lyran hands, especially during the years of the Star League. It took an alliance with the Federated Sons and the creation of the Federated Commonwealth to break the stranglehold. The Commando was chosen as the standard light battle mech for the armed forces of the Federated Commonwealth next to the Valkyrie, and after the upgrade to the Com-5S model in 3050, Vandenberg Mechanized Industries was allowed to produce the old Com-2D for the Taurian Defense Force. Furthermore, the Marian hegemony deploys the rocket launcher packed Com-4H, and the Word of Blake produced its own variant, the Com-7B, during its occupation of Coventry from 3068 to 3074. That's all for today's lesson. Thank you. Signing off.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems.
We're on Caustic Valley with our dual ER large laser build, so this is going to be a little bit hot. It's going to be a lot hotter than I expected. I was hoping for a cooler map, but anyways. So it's a common build you see on certain lights that can hold it, dual ER larges. Sometimes you see single large pulse laser builds, but that's usually on 20-ton mechs. The Raven is a very common choice for the dual ER large laser build, but the Raven does have some ups over the Commando, quite a few. Speed, ECM, things like that, armor. But this still isn't a bad build. It's more of a fun build. It's one of those fun experimentation builds that, it's not a new build by any means, but I do see it every now and then. And it's a build that I've used in the past on mini mechs. So, dual ER large.
Enemy in Delta 5.
And you're in a 25-ton little guy. You know, you're not making any game changes here. You're just assisting your team and trying to get that win. There's a Hellbringer. They were going to focus solely on his CT, but I was already pegged. Someone was a very quick shot. I wasn't sure who that was. Could have been the Hellbringer. We're going to peg him again. And we're going to get this. We're going to get this in. All right. Oh, go ahead, Marauder. You go ahead. I'll let you take some of that damage. I would back up if I was him. No hit detection on that, except for my team damage there. Someone has got a lot of LRMs, and they are using them hard. Alright. I already used my UAV. I didn't say anything about it. I already used it, though. I used it about 2 minutes ago. We got some of those targets on there. You get some extra points for using UAVs, especially getting detection by them. It gives you some extra C-bills. Yeah, we're just going to make our way around here. What do you think about the Commando? I mean, personally, what do you think about it? Even if you don't like light mechs, because honestly, I've said this many times, I'm not really a light mech pilot. I can do okay in them. But I'm starting to like them more and more. So it definitely broadens my experience. Because I'm pretty good in heavies and mediums, assault sometimes, but whenever I get into an assault mech, I really have to warm up first, because especially if I go from a light mech to an assault, it's a totally different ball game. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go ahead. Ooh, destroying those components, man. That Hellbringer is hurt. He needs to go back. Alright. Looks like there's a Battle Master way, way out there shooting those LRMs. Someone is trying to jam us here. Get that Hellbringer back. Overheated. But that's... I figured that was going to happen. My heat is through the roof right now. I really need to give it a break here. Alright, let's push forward. It's 4-2. We are up by 2. That can change at any second here. Let's keep going. Let's go around. I'm just trying to stay kind of hidden. We've got this Timberwolf moving up from the back. Looks like he was left behind, or he was sniping way out in the back, trying to get some kills in. It's awesome right here. There's a lot of targets. Got this Enforcer. Enforcer is down. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. 6-3. We are ahead by 3. Does not mean anything at all. Hellbringer. We just took out the Hellbringer. Nice. Uh-oh. Timberwolf. And I'm about to overheat. I really need to get to some cover. My left leg is hurt very badly. I'm hoping they don't hit it. I'm trying to get them to hit my right side other than my left. Alright, we made it. That could have been very, very badly. 8-4. We've got this if we can hold on to it. Oh! Alright, come on. That Timberwolf is really laying into us. I really need to get him. Alright, screw this. Going for this Timby. Alright, his CT is open. Let's try to get this kill here. Oh, and overheated again. They're gonna get that kill. Timberwolf is almost down. He's still going. Nice, we got it. We just took out the Timberwolf, and that's the last mech right there. That's it. Another good match. 11-5. Not as close as last match, but still pretty decent. There was a good brawl going on there for a while. And this cheetah just needs to die. Done. So yeah, nice. We got 2 kills in this one. We took out that Timberwolf near the end. And I forget the other mech we took out. I forgot. But yeah, good match. We got a good amount of C builds. A little bit hot. It's a hot build there. And yeah, pretty good match there. I do have another build. I have one more. And this one's going to be dealing with MRMs using our missile hardpoints. So get ready for that one. Here we go. Alright, and the second build that we got going for this is a MRM ER medium laser build. So MRMs on a Commando is quite a bit of fun, and I don't use MRMs too much. So I've been experimenting with them with the Commando. Okay, so as you can tell off the bat, my armor points are already up. I have that extra tonnage. I got 27 CT, 21 torsos, 24 in the legs, so my armor points went up significantly. And for my energy, I've got 2 ER mediums. I'm going with the ER just for that extra range. And then I've got 2 MRM 10s, dual MRM 10s, one in my right arm, one in the CT. We got 1 ton of ammo. 1 ton of ammo, it's a little bit. If you're using 1 MRM 10, it's a lot. If you're using tool, it goes kind of quick. So be very what's the word I'm looking for? Just don't use your ammo too much. You know, make your shots count. That's what's gonna happen. Or you can always drop your armor points and get another ton of ammo. Anyways, it's a pretty effective build. Heat management's it's okay. 1.25 out of 2. It's not that bad. It's a quick strike build, very quick strike. Now ER mediums, the range on them, well, I would say the range on ER mediums or the duration on ER mediums and the duration on the MRMs are about the same. MRM's duration might be a little bit less, so let's check that out. Duration on ER mediums is 0.9. Duration on MRM 10s is, they don't say. I guess, damn, they don't. It seems like it's about the same. I guess they can't really time the duration of MRM 10s, but I feel like they could because they all shoot the same. Anyways, MRM 10s, of course, do 10 points of damage. We've got 2 of those. ER mediums, of course, do 5 points of damage. So, yeah, we're using all of our hard points for this one. And I do like the dual MRM 10 build on the Commando. Of course, you can use an MRM 20, but for some reason, 2 MRM 10s is 6 tons, 1 MRM 20 is 7. Go figure, I don't know. Anyways, this is the second build. Everything else is the same except for armor points and weapons. Let's go mess some mechs up.
In 1999, an alien spaceship crashed onto the Earth. Hidden on board were the secrets of a unique science known as robotechnology. Data banks found in the ship were transferred to the Earth's Robotech computer complex. In 2009, an alien search party arrived from hyperspace to reclaim their lost data bank. The United Earth government was forced into an intergalactic war. Earth forces were able to win the first battle, but at a great cost. The planet was virtually destroyed. New population centers grew out of the ashes. It is now 2027. A second armada sent by the aliens is nearing Earth. They have come to recapture the secrets of their lost technology. And then,
destroy the Earth.
Seems nominal.
Polar Highlands. Commando 3A. We've got 2 MRM-10s and 2 ER medium lasers. So yeah, I like using the MRMs on the Commando. It's something different, really is. And then of course we got ER mediums because they're common weapons to use. They're only a ton. Now I wish we had heavy lasers for Innosphere Max. That would be great. But sadly we don't. And range on the medium missiles, MRMs, is pretty good. It's like 550. So that's a pretty long ways that you can hit someone with a barrage of missiles. And that's good, because I was using SRMs on the Commando, and I realized that I think MRMs work better with it. SRMs do more damage, and it's a short burst. Of missiles, so it's a quicker shot with more damage. But they don't go as far. I think 270 is max range for SRMs, while max for MRMs is 550. And when you're in a light mech, sometimes you don't want to get that close. Unless you got machine guns or something like that. Go ahead and move up. And Commando's a pretty popular light mech.
There.
Alright, what do we got? Come on. Aha. Kind of just waiting for my friendlies here. Ain't gonna make any sudden moves. So I need to get a little bit closer.
New target acquired.
Alright, looks like they're here. Yeah, so yeah, 28 today. Doesn't feel like it. The years do fly by. So I'll either be getting the Vulcan here soon, or I'll be getting another hero. I'm not sure which yet.
New target acquired.
I've always wanted to try the I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's the cataphract hero, the Aya Muromets, or Aya Muromets. I've always wanted to try that.
New target.
I heard the quick draw hero, the IV whatever, is not a very good one. Apparently, that's what I've heard. It looks cool, but I don't know. I do like the quick draw, but it's, always medium lasers and or medium pulse and SRMs. It's really all you get from it. Alright, it's time to let the MRMs loose.
New target acquired.
Heat management should be pretty decent on Polar. This is probably the best heat manageable build right here.
New target acquired.
Using 2 MRM-10s instead of 1 MRM-20 gives you an extra ton, so you know that. But the range on MRMs is just fantastic. It really is. And for just a little mech, it can pack a really nasty punch. And the Commando, It's got a long history. It does. It's early mech. I don't know the exact date. But it was pretty early. Hal Steiner's most favorite little hard hitter. Alright, it's quiet, too quiet. I'm getting this eerie feeling like they're gonna come over the hills.
New target acquired.
Alright, let's hit them from the side here.
New target.
Focusing on that mad dog. The Ryokan. His CT's open, he's hurting. We've got quite a few targets here. There is a shadow cat popping over the top. One of them is down. The shadow cat, we need to watch out for him. This mad dog's almost out. I think we can take him here. If I don't overheat, that is. He's down. I should have went for it. Alright. Piranha, I hate them. I hate piranhas. I do. Don't like them. Shadow cat. Ugh. I've only got my lasers left. Uh-oh. Hunchback overheated. Give me a lock. His CT's open as well. Keep going. Come on. Give me a shot at him, baby. Come on! Oh!
Right torso critical.
There's that mad dog again, son of a bitch.
RM destroyed.
Fuck.
Left leg
Ah, shit. Fuck.
damage.
Dude, he's got like medium pulses on chain fire here. I don't have any weapons left. This is the second match this has happened. I've been weaponless. All my weapons got taken out. Oh. Well, I guess that's something else to watch out for. Watch out for your weapons. Your weapons can be taken off rather easily. But I'm alive. I was dodging I was dancing around pulse lasers there for a good minute. Another good match. We've had some good matches tonight. If at all you're still even watching. Pretty good. I'm gonna play another match just because it's my birthday. Why the fuck not?
Fuzzy is taking a bathroom break and will be back shortly. Meanwhile, why don't I put on some music? How about this?
Sensors online. Weapons online.
And finally, yes, Canyon Network. I've been waiting for this map. Been waiting. Alright, we've got 2 MRM-10s, 2 ER medium lasers. This is probably my my favorite build with it so far. I did like the dual ER larges. I did like that, and the PPC build wasn't bad either. But this one seems to be the most sturdy, I would say. It's not too hot. It's just about right. And of course, if I had double heat sinks, I would have much better heat management. And I'll get those people that watch it and go, dude, why would you even pilot this without double heat sinks or an XL engine? Why would you even do that? Like, why? Like, you shouldn't even be piloting this thing if you don't have double heat sinks or an XL. Like, shut the fuck up. Alright, let's go around this corner here. Ah, shit, they're on both sides. This is what I don't like. And it's kind of like muscle memory for the brain. A lot of the times your team will go to the same spot, and I do it as well. Every time you get on a certain map, you're going to run to the same spot from whatever side you spawn on, and usually it's this alley right here. And sometimes you have to take the alley to get up to this area, especially if you're in a heavy or an assault Thanatos. But sometimes changing up your route and letting your team know, getting a plan ahead while the timer's counting down or before, and saying, hey guys, we should take this line, the H line or the G line, we should take this way instead of going straight in towards the middle. Unless it's domination, of course you got to go to the middle. But I noticed on domination, a lot of teams do this, and it's very simple. It's very easy. The hard part is getting your team to all work together with it. You send a couple, maybe 1 or 2 lights to get into the circle just to get your timer on, and the rest of the team stays on the outside, surrounding the enemy and just basically closing in on them. And if you have a team that has medium to long range weapons on it, they'll be surrounded, and you just basically tighten the circle in. Get your team to surround them. I don't know communication is definitely key in this game, and there are some really easy ways to win a match, especially domination. Most of the time, and this happens on Frozen City a lot. It's happened to my team so many times on Frozen City. We'll go to the middle, down to the very bottom in the trench on Frozen City, and the enemy team will stay up top, just destroying us from above. And so there's that.
Target acquired.
It can work on this map as well. There's a lot of good hiding spots for you to be at, and from 600 meters away, you can blast them. Hellbringer looks like he's I don't want them to see me. I really don't. He doesn't. Ooh, I need to be careful of my heat here. Might need to start chain firing my mediums. They see me. Shit. There's also a mech to my left. I'm not even gonna pay attention to it right now, but he's firing autocannons into our team. But we're kind of worried about these guys right now. Let's go ahead and take on this. Ugh, shit. An annihilator. And I am out of MRM ammo, so having 1 ton just isn't enough. And I said this earlier, having 2 tons in. The only reason I'm not using 2 tons is because I added that extra ton of armor. And honestly, the 3A, the way it comes stock and the way it is in BattleTech, is that the 3A was known to have 2 SRM6s, a medium laser, and a flamer. But even though it was a hard hitter, it was missing a ton less of ammo than some of the other variants. So it was lighter, but it did hit harder, and that was kind of the point. And with this, I was able to get it to hit hard and have that extra ton of ammo, but at the same time, it's not enough ammo. 2 tons is what you really need, so that's something that I'm learning as we're playing. And I kind of knew it beforehand, but there'd been a couple matches where I made the ammo actually stretch out and last. But when you're shooting willy-nilly like me sometimes and not always hitting your target with your MRMs, then it kind of gets down to the point where you might need 2 tons. Rifleman. I don't know how I feel about the Rifleman. The Rifleman, the Blackjack, and the Jaeger mech all have a very similar role as a fire support. You know, the fire support role, really pushing the enemy back with that DACA. But at the same time, I mean, I do like the Rifleman, but I don't think I've really given it enough. I did the Rifleman when it first came out. I showcased the Rifleman. I don't know if I ever did it again. I want to say that I have, but I feel like I've missed a variant or two. I know I've done like every Blackjack that there is, although I need to redo some of the videos because I'm pretty sure some of my earlier videos are kind of sketch. I mean, they're good videos. It was just I was just starting out. I really wasn't sure. I know I had like a really crappy mic at the time. I was using my computer mic. Anyways, there's some mechs that I definitely need to redo, but there's still so many mechs that I need to do. This was another good match. This is all I'm gonna finish it off here. The Commando 3A is a good variant. You can load missiles, LRMs, MRMs, SRMs. You can do all energy. It's really good. It's a good mech, and I'm glad that I picked this one up. And I had a good birthday today, and I hope everyone enjoyed the video. If you're actually still here. Anyways, you guys have a good rest of your week. Well, I'll see you very soon. We'll be doing a video very soon on the next mech, whichever that is. But I hope you guys had a good time, and we will see you next time. Fuzzy Nova, out.